If I had stopped working on my goals the moment I lost motivation, I would not be here. Hey guys, it's Girleen, and this is the channel where we pursue our best selves yet. For today's video, we are talking about motivation, lack of motivation, and what I do to gain it all back. So I'm sure na hindi lang ako yung tao na na-frustrate every time we're lazy. And I say lazy with quotation marks because I've read somewhere that laziness isn't an actual thing. There is a deeper cause for laziness. So it's either you're demotivated, you lack energy. Anyway, it's not just as simple as being lazy. So for me, I've just decided that from now on, anytime I feel like I don't have motivation or tinatamad ako, I will do this step-by-step process to figure out what's wrong so that I can fix it. I'm gonna give you 5 steps to do just that, but don't forget to first subscribe below, click that bell button, and also follow me everywhere. I'll see you guys on TikTok, Instagram, etc. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I do every time I feel demotivated is to take a break. Alam ko parang counterintuitive to take a break kasi personally ako before, every time feeling ko tinatamad ako, mas lalong ayokong mag-break kasi nagigilty ako na parang wala na nga akong ginawa, nagpahinga pa ako, edi doble-dobleng hindi naka-productivean yun. But then the thing is, what I realized over time as I was working on my own systems and my own habits, na taking a break actually helped me. Taking a break was productive kasi kung hindi ako nagtitake ng break, edi hindi ako ma-re-energize, hindi ko makiklear yung mind ko as to what I really want to do. So I've just realized that taking a break is so important. Taking a break can mean so many different things for different people. The best solution, I would say, is to figure out and explore what kind of break or rest is most productive to you. Ako personally, I've learned that I need to take breaks so that I can recover my energy, and that is all about sleeping, movement, and good food. So yun yung ginagawa ko, to take a break. But then, what comes after the break? Hindi naman pwedeng forever na lang tayong nag-break and then we just give up on everything. That's not the point. The point of taking a break is to regain our energy and motivation back. So we go to step number 2, which is to document our thoughts and our feelings and figure out why the hell we feel demotivated anyway. So personally, ang ginagawa ko, journaling. Like, I've been journaling for 15 years. So, madami akong information I want to share and I really want to make that video good. So, I'll push it back a few weeks more para lang I make sure na it's as helpful as possible. But anyway, going back to journaling, I journal kasi gusto ko malaman kung ano bang reason bakit ako ganito. Is it my feelings, masama ba loob ko, was there a trigger, or feeling ko ba, nagda-doubt ba ako sa sarili ko? And I can only figure out what that is by introspection. I mean, like, looking inward, tanungin ko yung sa sarili ko, ano bang nangyayari at bakit ba ganito yung feeling ko? When we are able to pinpoint the source of that negative feeling, that unhappiness, then mas madali siya solusyonan. Halimbawa naman, ang demotivation ko sa YouTube videos. What's the reason why I don't feel like making a YouTube video? Is it because kulang ako sa views? Is it because hindi ako consistent? Is it because disappointed ako sa sarili ko? All of these things, I can learn them by really, taking time for myself and writing it down. Pag naintindihan natin sarili natin, then we can move forward with better information. Now that we've figured out kung ano yung problema within us, what I personally do next is I surround myself with inspiration. Kasi kung pagod tayo and demotivated, we won't just, get that inspiration or that extra energy to do what we need to do ng bigla-biglaan. Alam mo yun, just because sinulat mo, hindi lagi ibig sabihin na meron ka ng solusyon. But I honestly believe that inspiration is something that we chase and something that we actively look for. So when I feel like this, instead of just passively binge watching kung anong nasa screen, kung anong available sa Netflix. Ang gagawin ko, as in, hahanapin ko talaga yung mag-i-inspire sa akin. So for example, it can be a podcast, it can be a book, a TV show, a movie, anything na related sa problema ko. I need to understand my problem from another person's perspective. So for example, with like anxiety. Anxiety has been a cause of demotivation for me. So what I did was I listened to the podcast called The Anxiety Podcast, and I really loved it because it gave me the information that I needed to understand what was going on inside me. I also read books like Eat, Pray, Love, yung mga ganon na medyo lighthearted, but at the same time, that was what I needed in the moment to kind of feel like, okay, there's hope. Okay, there is something that I can do about this. I'm not helpless. The next step for me is to look up people who I idolize, who I aspire to be like, and I kind of lurk their online presence, or just like, if I could find a biography, I'll go read that. If I can find articles, I'll read that. If I can find interviews, I'll listen to those. Why do I look up the people that inspire me? The reason is, gusto ko makita kung saan sila nanggaling. When I look at the origin story of the people that inspire me, it makes me realize na, shucks, na pagdaanan pala ng lahat yung nararamdaman ko. When I see other people accomplish what I want to accomplish, and when I see other people get over the obstacles na I'm currently facing, grabe talaga. Iba yung fire, iba yung motivation na nabibigay nila sa akin. Because now I know that this is not just an idea that's in my head. I know that somebody else has achieved it, and therefore, if I work hard enough, if I put it enough effort, then even if I don't achieve the exact same thing, I might come close and I will inch forward. And at the end of the day, progress is progress. And I feel like I've developed naman the mindset na I'm happy with even the small wins. So I get to celebrate those as well. After I've found my inspiration, I've taken a break, I've done all of that work to figure out the root cause of my demotivation, the next step for me is to determine the next step, the action plan, what I actually want to do based on those new ideas and those findings. Oh my gosh, I'm making it sound like a thesis, but it's true. So, for example, with my YouTube video, I was demotivated kasi feeling ko walang nanonood, blah, blah, blah. Pero at the same time, I watched people like Jen M. Tinignan ko yung pinaka-unang videos niya, tapos na-realize ko na wala din naman nanonood during the first couple of videos. And I was like, okay, so what did she do to get to the next step? So to me, I realized that the next step was reevaluating the kind of content that I made. I don't have to figure it all out in one go, but at the same time, just knowing na meron akong step na pwedeng i-take is incredibly empowering. And to me, planning is the way out of my demotivation. So again, it's all about asking yourself, how can this work for me, and what can I do? What is in my control so that I can fix this? I guess it's important to have the mindset na we are not helpless and that we can be resourceful. If we think na we have areas in our lives na pwede namang baguhin kahit konti, even if it's just a little bit, that's still empowering, because at the very least, we can focus our energy on the things that we can actually move around. As you guys know, well, you probably don't know, pero after 5 years of creating content on YouTube for absolutely nothing, we got 1.6 million followers on TikTok because I started teaching English and providing lessons, which is so mind-blowing to me na it took me that long to figure it out. But do I regret those 5 years? Absolutely not. Why? Because my inch-by-inch progress was still progress. And even if it didn't make sense then, this was always the goal for me. And the fact that I kept going even though I lost motivation along the way, I'm really proud of that. And honestly, I hope you do the same. Okay, so whatever you're working on, here's your sign to take a break, get that energy back, rest, After that, what do? You document your thoughts, figure out why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And then you surround yourself with inspiration. Find things that will make you feel alive again. And then after that, look at the people who have achieved what you've been wanting to achieve. After that, we plan, right? We plan about our next steps. We figure out how we can make the situation work for us. I hope you don't give up on your dreams because you got demotivated today or you're demotivated today. Motivation is something that we can continue to cultivate and find and maybe even create. If I had stopped working on my goals the moment I lost motivation, I would not be here. Please keep going. Okay, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, etc. Do all the things. And if you want more inspiration about confidence, success, self-love, entrepreneurship, I also have a podcast co-hosted by Riza Lana Sebastian, and I'll put all of the details below. It's called Camp Confidence Radio, available on Spotify and YouTube. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! Stay confident!